This is Erica Rodell, and I am recording for my Week 8 video blog upon completion of all my practicum hours. First question, identify and explain one word that describes your currently reaction to being in field. Just to summarize the whole practicum experience, I would probably say that word is compassion, just because it's one of the most important and vital things that you have to have and have to present to your clients every time you meet with them. Anytime that you're meeting with their families also, and just kind of, they're in a vulnerable state usually. When my population specifically, I'm working with senior citizens. It's a really unique time of change for them in their lives, and they are very vulnerable, and it's really important to be compassionate and just realize what a major life change that they are going through and some of the struggles that they are facing as they do near the end of life. Second question, identify the current level you operate at now that you've come to the end of field, whether that be emerging, developing, proficient, and mastery. Please note that you can be in between two levels. Briefly explain your reasons for this choice. I would definitely pick the proficient level. One of the most valuable things that the entire practicum experience did for me was really increased my confidence just as a social worker in my practice and any interaction that I'm having with clients, family members, coworkers. Another really great thing about it was that it provided me lots of exposure to different aspects and different routes that you can take with social work. And just kind of really gave me a really full circle understanding of what being a social worker is and what that looks like. For the last question, we have identify and briefly discuss 3 areas of strength that you've most grown in now that you have completed field practicum. If I had to pick 3 areas that I've most grown in during my practicum experience, number 1 would most definitely be organization. So during the entire practicum experience, I'm a full-time employee, and then, with handling the class loads and then the practicum hours, it was vital to be completely organized, which is not something that always comes naturally to me. So I definitely had to put some time and effort into that, get a system down, and it's worked out really, really well for me. It's just, I feel I have to put a little bit more effort into that than it may come naturally to others. The second thing that I have really been able to develop during this practicum experience is I've really been able to expand on my self-care and boundaries, especially the boundaries. So I'm a people pleaser. I'm someone I don't like to tell people no. Well, sometimes you have to. And I've really learned that during this experience, that I have to really take good care of myself before I can be of service to my clients.